Hello, I'm Doug, and this is the Taste and Sensibility channel. And today on Mild Melty Cheese number 18, we're looking at a Spanish cheese made with goat's milk. It's called Pata Cabra, and I found it in Liz Thorpe's book, The Book of Cheese. It's listed here in her Hawaii Gateway, where I found all the other cheese in this series. So this is a certain guy's creamery or dairy or sheep farm in the Spanish region of Aragon. And it's a washed curd cheese like we've been saying before, about, like Colby and other things that have holes in them, so we'll be looking for holes here. And then it's got a sort of natural rind that could be mold or stuff that grows, but the colors vary a lot, so we'll see when we get in there. And then she's got two versions of the Pata Cabra on her flavor spectrum. So I've shown this a few times before, where this axis along here is flavor. So mild flavors down here, they get more stronger and more intense and more like stinky socks. And then this is availability or specialty items status. So this might be every grocery store has it if it's along here, but if it's up here, it's only the best cheese shops are going to have it. And a lot of other places. So Pata Cabra is here, not very far along on the flavor scale, but it's hard to find. It's got to come from a cheese shop, and mine did. She also has an aged Pata Cabra, which is stronger, more intense flavors, as you might imagine. So it's way over here, and also somewhat elevated on the availability scale. So she's talking about a young one. I hope I have a young one. And that's what's in this chapter, in this particular gateway. So I need to get in here and open this thing. I've had it out at room temperature for a while. So it should be easy to manipulate once I get inside. There we go. So yes, that's a very strong rind. And it's got the holes, gaps. There used to be gaps in between the curds. And there is an aroma. Is it goaty? I can't. Yeah, it might be a goaty aroma. And there's a little fustiness, mustiness, moldiness type stuff from the rind. So I thought I might need my big knife for this, but I don't think so. I'm going to cut about there. And just work with a smaller piece. Wow. It's not quite as limp and moist as I might have thought, but I haven't handled it yet, so I don't know. The counter person at the cheese shop did give me a little taste, but I tasted 6 things in a row right then, so it's hard to remember. So I'll do a little rind maintenance here. Mold, most likely. So there, that should get us started. And I am smelling some strong aromas here. Flaky. Tart, there's a tang to it. Wow, wetter than it looks. Wetter than you would think. Okay, there's some goat. Wow. Super creamy, buttery, salty. Oh, that's good. And the goat comes kind of at the end. Okay, I like that. That's strong flavors and strongly salted. I'm going to try it on this multi-grain cracker with seeds and things. Salty, salty, salty. Good. Dairy notes are butter, cream, fat, and salt. Salt. Gonna try on this piece of bread. Okay, that dilutes the saltiness quite a bit. I can tell it's a cheese. Can't quite tell it's a goat cheese. It dilutes a lot of the flavors. It's still buttery. Okay, I'm going to do a little cleaning here. So this is really good. And really pretty approachable. It's got a few stronger flavors, but they're intense flavors, but there's not a lot of it. So I don't know how to explain that. Okay, that was the stronger partner on the low salt Triscuit. The cheese, notes, flavors, saltiness, everything stood out. Texture on that one. So I'm liking this guy. Okay, I'm going to try one piece on flatbread and then go to pairings. Strong, dense, buttery, rich, and didn't seem quite as salty as on some of the other crackers and bread. So, what am I going to do next? I'm just going to take a couple of dried cherries, put it right on the cheese. This ought to be interesting and have the cherry flavor pop out. Very good. Wow. Yep. All the dairy notes are there, strong, bold flavors, and the tanginess, little pops from the fruit, from the cherries. Wow, yes. That was good. I'm going to try a similar thing with fresh mango. Just cheese and mango. So let's do that one. Wow, crazy. It's like a mango shake. Creamy, thick, rich ice cream or something. Not quite as cold, but the mango flavors really pop against the cheese and the saltiness. So many contrasts there. That's really good. Okay, and then for the last piece here, let me get a little more rind off. There. So I'm going to put a few cashews on. Nuts have been a mixed bag, with some being so delicate you don't taste them, and then others having really strong flavors. But cashews are pretty mild and salted. Let's see how all this goes. Okay, the mild, nutty taste of the cashews survives. They're sweet. I haven't mentioned a lot of sweet notes in the cheese, but the cashews seemed sweet in that combination. So the cracker gave it some texture interest. All the dairy notes were there. Rich, buttery, creamy mouthfeel. Not sure I could tell it was goat on that particular bite. Maybe I was hunting for the cashew flavors too hard to notice the goat. But this is a wonderful cheese. So I think I'm going to get a few slices off of this guy and make a grilled cheese sandwich. So I'll be back with that in a bit. So I'm back with the grilled cheese made from the Pata Cabra. So I cut a few slices and threw it all in the skillet, and it did not exactly melt the way a processed cheese melts and pulls and has strings behind it. But we will go ahead and taste this thing. The hot cheeses usually have stronger aromas than they do when they're room temperature or colder. So I'm not smelling all the hay and barnyard things or goatiness. It's not really coming through. Oh, wow. The texture of the melted cheese is amazing. Thick, coating, rich, dense, buttery, even more buttery. There's a little string that came out. Wow. So cheese is good, but it's the mouthfeel and the texture that is grabbing my attention right now. There's more of that tang that you sometimes get with a Gouda, a goat milk cheese, or especially a sheep milk cheese. And the tanginess is popping out here at the higher temperature. I'm really not getting the goat note. Oh, there it is on the finish. But this is amazing. Another discovery. The texture, both room temperature and melted in things, is amazing. So I'm going to be thinking about this in other recipes, but you don't have to watch me think about it. So again, like the video, leave comments and questions, share it with friends, subscribe to the channel, and click that bell to get notified so you won't miss the next exciting episode of Mild Melty Cheeses, because we will keep exploring. We're going to go out to 24 or 26 episodes in this series, as long as I can find these things. So come back for all that, and cheers.